Let's start by introducing our characters. We start with Harvey Milk. He was kicked out of the U.S. Marine for being gay. He was later the first openly gay man to be elected to public office in California. DEI deletion targeted him for being gay. Rosa Ferreira was a NASA astronaut that immigrated to the USA, became homeless, worked all the way up to NASA and beyond. NASA wrote a page about her for her resilience. It then got deleted because she was a woman. Enola Gay is the name of the plane that dropped the bomb in Hiroshima. It was named after the pilot's mother. An AI system detected it and removed it from public information, or removed public information about a lot of it. Section 27 is the section of the Arlington National Cemetery where people of color serving in the U.S. Marine would go until 1948, where the segregation of cemetery and military was banished. I worked on many copies of the face, although here's how I made my final piece. I started the face off with chicken wire skeleton. Then I covered it with 3 layers of paper mache. I would then cover the paper mache clay. I would then cover the paper mache with paper mache clay. Here's how I made that clay. Step 1, I grabbed a bowl. Step 2, I threw in a toilet paper roll. Step 3, I dumped in water, and finally, I added some glue. Next time, I would use some other kind of paper mache clay because the kind that I used was very chunky and did not give the texture that I was hoping for. I painted the face, although next time I would probably practice painting the lips because they looked more pink and purple than they should. Before I draw my next big project, I will do some drawing practice. I will try to improve my drawing skills. Additionally, I would change the material that I use for the forehead because I do not like how aggressive the color is. This project was never far from my mind. Here are 3 places that I thought about this project. Place 1, while I was trying to fall asleep. Place 2, while I was brushing my teeth. Place 3, while I was working at my desk. Normally, I quite enjoy doing presentations to the whole class. I find it quite fun. They make me nervous, but they're still fun. However, this one was about something deeply personal. This made me very nervous. I was flipping through possibilities of what could go wrong. People could laugh at me. They could not take me serious. They could think that I was fishing for sympathy. I could stutter, my brain could stop, and so much more. As this presentation went on, I was getting less and less nervous, and I was putting my worries away. Looking back on my project, I would change things, such as I would change the paper mache clay. I would practice and do more research on mixing paint. I would use a different material for the forehead. I would practice drawing, change movement marks of the sponge. I would probably try to be more confident at the presentation. I would practice my presentation a couple of different ways so that in case people don't like the way my presentation is going, I can change that a little bit. Things that did go well are that I enjoyed the project. It was very fun. The presentation went well. People got at least a temporary impact, and I was trying to make a small impact and just raise awareness. Thank you for reading and watching today's experimental blog post.